Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to my review of the Revolution episode No Quarter. And this is River Tam. So anyways, last night's episode confirmed my love for Miles Matheson. I don't know, he just seems to have the best lines of any character during the episode. And it's revealed that he's the founder of the Monroe Republic and that he did awful things in the past. But for some reason, he's left the Monroe Republic and went AWOL. For whatever reason. We don't know that yet. And through the flashbacks, it sort of turns out that Miles, not Sebastian, was the really cruel one. So we saw hints of Miles' darker side in the previous episode, and in this episode, yeah. But he ends up, Miles, of course, is seeming to do the right thing. But now that we know he's connected to the Monroe Republic in such a big way, it's sort of hard to trust the guy. Hey, listen, I'm in charge of the enemy force. Let's be friends. Yeah, that's a little hard to take, but I'm still going to see where this leads. I still sort of trust Miles. It seems that when he left the Monroe Republic that, Sebastian seemed to go all crazy, like maybe because his lover boy went away. Yeah. And Charlie, this episode seemed to be a little more bearable. He hasn't taken a drastic change, but I don't know. In this episode, she was a little more easier to stand and deal with. So I sort of like that her character is becoming at least a little bearable. And, if I don't mention this, it will be a great shame, but Stephen King. I think it was said the creators wanted this to be the new Star Wars. There's so many fucking Stephen King references. Hang on a sec as I pull something up as someone who's, I don't know who they are, they're on Tumblr and they've been contacting me anonymously, but they have made some good findings. Shipping spree. They pointed out the name Danny is from The Shining. Charlie is from Firestarter, which is a good book. It's Stephen King, so of course it's good, but it's good. And Valmont is from The Dark Half, and also one of King's favorite authors, he says. And, of course, Randall figuring into the Dark Tower. You know, Randall. Randall is awesome. Let's see. I watched this on DVR, and this person replied to the recent episode that I hadn't yet seen, so we'll skip that. Yeah. But basically, there are a lot of the King references, more so than Star Wars, so I had to mention that out. So be aware each episode for King references. So King fans, awesome! He's one of my favorite authors, so yeah. I might make a blog post on my Revolutions Tumblr about Stephen King, but I'm not sure yet, as I don't know how much it would relate to the show, and I'm definitely not doing it here just because this is a review of the episode. But Aaron and Maggie's storyline was sort of interesting, also tying into Stephen King. In The Stand, basically the good person, the leader of the good people, was Abigail, and there was happening something to do with, corn. So this is the first time it sort of clicked for me, is they go to Grace's house and I'm like, wait a minute. If she dies, spoiler alert, Abigail does. I believe Abigail dies. And then it's like, Grace is Abigail. I need to reread The Stand. But for those of you who don't know, The Stand's it doesn't even fit on the screen. And the screen isn't that big, so yay! But anyways, Maggie and Aaron, who I'm going to be referring to as Chewie. So Maggie and Chewie enter Grace's house, and long story short, they actually find out about the pendant working electricity. And at this point, I still don't really trust Maggie. But they're bonding. It seems like the group is now going to be divided between Maggie / Chewie and Miles / Charlie, which will be interesting because both sides of the group have untrustworthy people and then people that actually just trust others. So yeah. All in all, it was a good episode. Charlie becomes less annoying. There are King references. Miles Matheson is awesome. We actually get to see how Miles and Sebastian started. So that's good. It was just altogether a well-put episode. And I have been Jashikins from owner at jashikins@blogspot.com. This is Rivertail. She's a ninja. And my Revolutions Tumblr is the Ultimate Blockout. My Revolution Tumblr is the Ultimate Blackout.tumblr.com. And on it, throughout the week, I'll be posting things that I might have covered in this video, but in a little more detail. Maybe some new things that I just figure out or people point out to me. So yeah, follow both. Both have excellent content. And if you want to contact me outside of Tumblr, YouTube, or my blog, you can, of course, contact me on Facebook at facebook.com/Jashikins fanpage. You can contact me on Twitter at Jashikins. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, subscribe, like, thank you very much. If you're viewing this on Tumblr, please follow me. If you're following it on my main blog, Jashikins, I follow back. With my Revolutions Tumblr, that is sadly not an option. Sorry folks, I can't follow you back on my Revolution Tumblr. And if you're actually viewing this on my blog, you can, of course, support the blog through my Cafe Press Shop. The link is wherever the links are. And thank you just for watching. And until next video, goodbye.